In this video series, I've asked the question, is the LEGO's Luke Skywalker Landspeeder worth the cost? Stick around to the end of the video for that answer. Welcome to another episode of Jay's LEGO Adventures. I'm Jay. In today's video, I'll be building bags 9 through 11 of LEGO set 75341, Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder, and I'll also be giving my review of the set. Stick around after the review for some footage of my pets. So, let's get to building. Okay, that's bag 9. It's finished. It's come along real good. This bag added the starboard thruster here. Of course, it has stickers, and they don't really line up that well. That's why I'd rather have printed pieces than stickers. It just makes it look better. It's my opinion. Overall, it's pretty sturdy still. The last part of the build is becoming fun. So, it's on to bag 10. bag 10, which pretty much is the last bag of the actual Landspeeder build. Looks like the last bag will be the stand. And the minifigures. Stupid piece. Well, there we go. The bag added the rear thruster, again with stickers that don't line up properly. Overall, it seems to be pretty good, although these back plates tend to fall off easy. The three thrusters being similar could have made them a boring build, but they varied the techniques in each thruster, which kept it interesting. Not 100% happy with the way the stickers turned out. There's too many gaps in between them. Okay, on now to the final bag. That's it. That's bag 11. That's completed the build. The stand was pretty straightforward and pretty sturdy. You've got your two minifigs here. You got your Luke Skywalker. You got your C-3PO with his silver leg. And you have your plaque with the specs of the Landspeeder. Only thing left now to do is the review. This build actually ended up being better than I thought it would be. It started out rather, I wouldn't say boring, I'll say less interesting than most of the builds I've done so far. The designers made a good choice of using multicolored bricks for the building of the superstructure before beginning to use mostly gray and reddish brown for the outside. This made the instructions, which were pretty straightforward, easy to follow. Although me being me, I got ahead of myself and, messed up in a few spots. Really didn't like the use of stickers in this set. The stickers on the thrusters, they didn't line up correctly and there were lots of gaps between them. Also, the two stickers on the front were very large and the pieces were curved, so that made it difficult to place the stickers properly. I would really like to see LEGO do more printed pieces in the future. It would make the set look more professional and it would make it easier for people like me who have trouble aligning stickers in the best of times. I appreciate the fact the cockpit windscreen came wrapped in its own plastic, which kept it from getting scratched. The build did have some interesting techniques. The front of the thrusters had various snot techniques in their build, using stud on the side, stud on the bottom, and studs on the top. The thrusters, while all being similar sections, did have enough variation that I didn't feel like I was building the same thing 3 times in a row. Some of the unique uses of pieces were the fender pieces on the air intakes on the side. The use of the minifigure blasters for the exposed part here, and those hoses and minifigure whip on the port thruster. The technique on the sides with the gray pipes was my favorite. I liked how the back wasn't connected to anything, but all the pieces stayed in place just by tucking it under the front. The stand was pretty straightforward on this build and it supports the Landspeeder well. The The Luke Skywalker minifigure is a previously released minifig, which I'm okay with because I don't have a Luke Skywalker minifig already. The C-3PO minifigure was a nice touch, being dual molded and having its iconic silver leg. Overall, the set turned out to be an enjoyable and a satisfying build. It took me back to 1977, sitting in a darkened theater, hearing John Williams' awesome theme for that first time and seeing the word Star Wars appear on the screen. Of course, this was before Episode 4 was added to the title. I like that the set took me back. Before I give my scores for the set, I will answer the main question of this video series. Is this set worth the cost? The answer is yes. This set, which had 1,890 pieces and took me 5 hours and 6 minutes to complete, now this time does not include sorting the parts. It gets the following scores. Challenge. This is a tricky one because the bags 1 through 6 I would have given a 4.5. But bags 7 through 11 I'd give a 7. So even with the interesting techniques in the end, if you give each bag a score, bag 1 through 6 get a 4.5, and then bags 7 through 11 get 7 points. When you average that out, you get an average score of 5.6. The next score is playability. Other than the pieces on the back, the sturdiness of this build makes it good for playing with. I can easily see pretending to be Luke Skywalker flying across the deserts of Tatooine. I give this set an 8 for playability. For the next score, I'll be using the list price for the set and not the price I paid for the set. I was walking through my local Walmart one day when I saw this on the clearance rack for $100. That's a $139 savings. At the time of this review, this set sells on Lego.com for $239 US. So we have a challenge score of 5.6, playability score of 8, and a value for your money score of an 8. Average it out, the overall score of this set is a 7.2. Thanks for joining me on part 3 of this build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell to be notified of my new videos. If you'd like to support my channel, you can buy me a taco. The link is in the video description, where there are also links to my Facebook, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, so follow me. Join me next time when I will be building a smaller set, Lego's Gift with Purchase for the beginning of November, set 40595, a tribute to Galileo Galilei. And as promised, here's some bonus footage of my pets.